judge me. It actually has been in South Africa longer than freedom and democracy. So I also qualified to win 5 now and be famous and win the big one. Hey guys, so today I am emceeing for Cadbury. They're celebrating 200 years. And no, it is not our brand, guys. It is an international brand. It's been in South Africa for 85 years, but it's 200 years. So there's some media and influencers who are really coming to share their stories and memories with Cadbury, because it is quite an intimate brand that we've all known our whole lives. I'm sure each one of you have a Cadbury memory. The installations, there's going to be a performance. The brand manager is going to explain the story, so I'm quite excited. It's happening at Melrose Arch, and of course I'm always appreciative when brands think, let's get Relebogile to MC. I am recovering, so I will do my best to carry through, and I'm excited. Let's have a good time, all in the name of chocolate. Cadbury is not our brand. It has turned 200 years old globally. It actually has been in South Africa longer than freedom and democracy. 85 years. Right? Big round of applause for Cadbury in South Africa. So I thought I'd share also some of my Cadbury moments. My combo when I go to the cinema. Popcorn, grape slush puppy, and whispers. But the trick is, you're gonna put the whispers in the popcorn box and shake it. So you keep getting that surprise of sweet and salt. Then I have a memory of when PS came out, and I was in primary school going into high school. And finally we gave boys an opportunity to tell us how they feel without having to do anything but buy a PS. And you all know when the girl got that PS, Uguti, yes! Within, right? I still use Smarties today in so many different ways, because you try to be creative. You literally as a mom can buy a plain cake or a cheesecake and just put Smarties all over it, or Astros, and so many stories could continue. So before I hear from anybody else, who has a Cadbury memory they want to share? Because they've been with us for so long. Maybe your mom was hiding Cadbury for you. I'm a white chocolate girl sometimes then, but then people judge me. So then I'm like, I can shop a top deck, you can't judge, because I'm in and I'm also out. So I'm also a top deck girl, and because I'm allergic to nuts, I buy whole nut for other people. For me, do not touch anything of mine with shortcake, please. Do not. Anything with shortcake tumbles, please don't come in my direction. I don't care if cows were sent, I don't care a damn. So who, by show of hands, has a Cadbury memory that they would like to oh, right at the back. Come through with it, sir. I want to hear your Cadbury memory. I so want to hear. Tell me your name.
So my name is Atekosi. Atekosi, and my Cadbury memory was, I used to be a crybaby when I was younger, right? So,
I believe you.
So, my parents used to wake up and leave me, right, at the farm, and they used to like cry, and they used to literally run after them, right, when they're coming out. When my grandmother was always, would literally just call me and say, come here, and then literally would like give me just like busy her brain just to make my heart just, and obviously I was just chilling there with her like that the whole time. So that's my Cadbury memory, and I miss her a lot. Rest in peace.
Would like to invite onto the platform to really share with us why this brand is more than chocolate, why it transcends generations, why we all have Cadbury memory, and why the brand continues to grow and evolve. So I'd like to invite onto the stage, and please give him a big round of applause, Tepo Chaka, who is Cadbury brand manager. Tepo, before I let you finish, when you speak about the history, you have to tell us the secret to keeping longevity with a brand, because there are individuals here who are brands, right? Some of you own brands. We need to know how it is that a brand can go for 200 years. One more round of applause for Tepo.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Relebogile. I have the rare privilege of being the brand manager on Cadbury Milk. This is a brand that has been with us worldwide for 200 years. Since our founding father established the business in Birmingham, London. But we do know that as South Africans, we embrace this Cadbury dairy milk brand as our own, and rightfully so, because it has been with us in this country for over 80 years. Today is essentially a celebration. So we're here to celebrate this incredible brand that has been with us in this country for over 80 years, but that has been with us for over 200 years worldwide. So I would love to encourage all of us to share our Cadbury memories. So there will be incredible people that will come up here and share their memories with us. But the invitation is not just open to everybody that will speak here today. The invitation is open to all of you. You can go on our website, cadbury.co.za, and share your own memory in the form of video, image, audio, text, and the Cadbury memory that gets selected will win yourself 5,000 rand, and you will then become a part of our campaign. We'll blow you up and make you famous on billboards, on radio. So please do share your memory. So to Lebogile's difficult questions, I enjoy difficult questions. So for all of you who are here with us and who are brands in their own right, in order for you to hopefully have the longevity that you are looking for, the answer is authenticity. So as a brand, we are a brand that is rooted in generosity. So I encourage all of you to stay true to who you are and be authentic. So, and in my view, that will ensure that you are with us for the next 200 years. Thank you so much.
Can I tell you when this brand won my heart? Remember I told you the whisper story, and then I told you about white chocolate. The day I saw you whisper for white chocolate. Yay! Can I just say, please can you guys stop with these limited edition things? We need them in our lives full time. Okay, but thank you so much, Tebot, for just sharing. Just for clarity, do I also qualify to win 5 now and be famous and on the billboards? I'm just, you know, open to everyone. So don't forget to go to cadbury.co.za, use the hashtag, tag on the Instagram to be a part of this fantastic family. I nearly did bring my son, but do you guys know Terrible Twos? He turned 3 on Sunday, so we're at the terrorist 3s. And I thought maybe not such a good idea to bring my son, but I know at home, he's like, did you bring something for me for coming home late? And I'll have something to give it. Now she is a phenomenal author. She's worked with Cadbury before, but she also has written a special piece on her memories with Cadbury, just for us. But an exclusive. Please get your cameras out. Let us continue to share the art. Let us continue to make sure that everybody gets a piece of what is happening today. Lebohang, the stage is yours.
And I would like to tell you a story. So, it's sometime in 1996 or 1997, and it's winter, so my mother and I are snuggled on the sofa under a warm mink blanket watching television. An advert comes on, underscored by a beautiful ballad. I won't sing it now, but these are the lyrics. You've got to give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. My mother loved this advert and she'd sing along every time it came on and randomly burst into song throughout the day. Just like Relebogile, my mother was also in the habit of hiding chocolate from me. And this is because she didn't believe in children eating sweets or chocolate, but I knew that if I was good, which I always was, and if I asked politely, which I always did, she would gladly share. She'd call me over, push the purple sleeve downwards to uncover the silver foil wrapping and break off a row of 3 little blocks for me. The fact that she only ever brought fruit and nut and never the mint crisp was only a minor inconvenience. My severe dislike of nuts meant that I would take tiny bites, move the chocolate around until the nutty bits came away, spit them out, sorry Cadbury, pick them off my tongue and continue to melt the chocolate in my mouth until one of those delicious raisins revealed themselves and I chewed on that happily. Both varieties of the chocolate were fun to eat because I applied the mouth-melting method to both and I actually haven't outgrown that way of eating chocolate. For as long as I remember, Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate has been part of some of those special core childhood memories that I'll always treasure.
Do you guys remember this? You've got to give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of love. I might lose my job at radio for burning my vocal cords, but I'll pay my rent in Cadbury. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Lebohang. And I also wanted to shout out. Have you guys ever walked into a supermarket and then you see the 3 for 10 rand? Yeah! And then when I come home and I'm asked, why did you buy so many slabs of chocolate? I said, because when Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. These hips will continue to not lie, because that's special. Ya Cadbury. I was there, right place, right time.
My name is Mzansi. First of all, I'd like to say thank you so much to the team for having me here.
In my previous life, I'm actually a singer.
She is very good looking, the bully of Alto.
But, let me tell you something about what this man does. His music is spiritual. It transforms us. So I see how this marriage makes sense. So as you were speaking about the lemon and the honey and the hot water, that's what I had in the room. What Cadbury doesn't know, man, is I am dying to eat chocolate. But for vocal cords and chocolate, we're not friends. But it's not you, it's just the dairy and the flame. So while I have my honey in my room there, the box of chocolate is there. I'm like, when can I have this thing? Mzansi must finish. Now I'm like, no, Mzansi must not finish. But I just want to ask a question, just as we wrap up this program, what you shared about hope. When you were that little kid, did you imagine seeing yourself now, years later, your photo there, being called to sing, and like it's a full circle moment for you? I just want to know, like, if you can put into words what that feels like.
There are kids where I come from that still need this hope. You know, I come back to my township and I see them and they look at me and they ask, did you really grow up here? And I say, I did. And so I know that when I say that to them, they believe. And so for me, this moment is just a validation of belief. You know, always trust in God. Because God doesn't forget us. You know, we go through so much hardship sometimes that you don't see anything. You know, and it's moments like today, it's moments like these that remind us that tomorrow we will be better. It has to be better.
Basically, that's a wrap from me and my MC duties, which means I can actually eat some chocolate now, because if you don't know, dairy products are not good for your voice. I was drinking lemon, honey, ginger before. Now I can go enjoy some chocolate and mingle and also do some cool stuff. So that's a wrap, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell to be the first to know what's up. And also tell me what more you want to see in my life.